Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we delve into a significant legal settlement that underscores the critical intersection of personal injury law and economic security. We'll explore how a $2.5 million settlement was reached for a delivery driver injured in a severe crash in Illinois, highlighting the legal and financial implications of such cases. DM Injury Law has reached a $2.5 million settlement, which was the policy limits, on behalf of a delivery driver who sustained serious injuries in a rollover crash caused by a driver running a stop sign in Illinois. The resolution provides financial security and assistance with ongoing medical care for the worker, whose life was altered after his delivery vehicle was struck at an intersection. The collision occurred while the client was driving his delivery vehicle. After bringing his vehicle to a stop at a four-way intersection and checking that the area was clear, the driver began making a turn. As he was completing the turn, another vehicle sped past the stop sign and collided with the delivery truck. The impact caused the delivery truck to roll over, trapping the driver inside. Emergency crews extracted the client from the vehicle using equipment, and he was airlifted by helicopter to a Level 1 trauma center. The driver of the other vehicle died from injuries sustained in the crash. The delivery driver suffered injuries requiring extensive treatment, including a fractured neck, multiple spinal fractures, broken collarbone and several fractured ribs. The chest trauma resulted in a collapsed lung, and abdominal injuries required surgery to remove his spleen. The client underwent multiple surgeries, spent weeks in hospital care, and faces a recovery path involving physical therapy and medical monitoring. According to Drew Ward, trial attorney at DM Injury Law, who handled the case, when an individual suffers injuries of this nature, the impact extends well past the initial hospital stay. He noted that the primary objective of the legal strategy was to address the client's future medical expenses, physical limitations, and recovery needs. Because the driver responsible for the crash died in the incident, the case involves specific procedures under Illinois personal injury and estate law. Navigating claims involving a deceased driver's estate and insurance policies required distinct steps to preserve the client's recovery rights. To establish liability and quantify total damages, DM Injury Law retained technical and medical experts across several fields. First, the firm brought in an accident reconstruction specialist who extracted telemetry data directly from the deceased driver's vehicle event data recorder. The analysis showed that the vehicle was traveling approximately 20 miles per hour over the speed limit at the time of impact. Second, because the client was an older worker, the legal team brought in medical evaluators to calculate long-term physiological impacts and outline projections for future care, physical therapy, and medical expenses. With crash data and medical evaluations completed, Attorney Drew Ward submitted a policy limit demand letter detailing the damages. Following review of the crash records and medical documentation, the insurance provider agreed to pay the $2.5 million policy limit. Ward added that obtaining the available insurance coverage was critical to providing the client with resources for ongoing care. He explained that while financial compensation cannot replace physical health, the resolution ensures the client receives support for medical needs stemming from the collision.